So, hey, and what's up, guys? So, I hope you are doing well. And I'm your friend Kotu. And today we are going to be learning how can you use Cloudinary along with Next.js. So, Cloudinary basically comes in handy when you are building some project that requires you to upload some image and store it in your database. So how do you do so? So using Cloudinary, you can basically upload them to this Cloudinary CDN and get the hosted URL back, which you can easily store into your SQL or NoSQL databases quite easily. So this thing can really come in handy when you are building projects, right? So I'm going to be showing you how can you integrate Cloudinary along with Next.js and how easily you can use it to handle image uploads and stuff. So without any further ado, let's get started. So in case if you are new to my channel, please consider liking the video, sharing the video with your friends, and subscribing to the channel. So let's get started. So let me move to my terminal and let me create a Next.js like starter template, right? Yes. Okay, let's move on to the next phase. As you can actually get command. So this is the thing. Let's copy this and let's paste it here. So it will ask a couple of questions. So let's wait. Okay, so what is your project name? Let's name it Cloudinary YT. You can name it anything you like. Do you like to use TypeScript? No, like I'm good with JavaScript for this video. Do you like to use ESLint? Yes, okay. Let's keep it to records, whatever it is. It will take a couple of minutes to basically configure and with the starter template. So let's wait. So we are now done with the initialization part. So now quickly let's move on to our terminal and let's go to this um, folder like Cloudinary YT and let's do npm run dev to start our development server. So and here also the development server starts probably at local 3000. So yes, so it's starting. It will take a couple of seconds. That's it. Okay, so it loads. This is basically the starter template. So let's move on to our app directory. Let's move our pages. And let's remove all of this starter template. This is don't need much. So okay, instead of this, let's provide some equal tag that would say, for example, Cloudinary 80. And let's provide some text to Excel, this is work size to Excel, and font good. Okay, I think that decent enough. Okay, so now let's get started with the main part of our video. That is, how do we configure stuff? How do we get? So before that, let's move on to Cloudinary. And here you have to basically create an account. So let's click on login. I have my account, so I'm logging in Google. So okay, so let's log this in. I'll be showing you another thing that is next Cloudinary. So this is the thing which we are going to be using, right? So you need to have an account at Cloudinary, and let's move on to next Cloudinary. So it's not just about Next.js. Cloudinary can be integrated with any like library or framework which you're using. You might be using Angular, you might be using Vue.js, you might be using React.js, or for example, you are using Node.js as well. So Cloudinary can be used both for a wide variety of things, and each of them has their own dedicated documentation also, which is quite easy to understand. So just for the context of this video, let's stick to Next.js. Okay. So let's go to get started. And here is the installation that I basically have to install this package. So let's quickly go there and let's open a new terminal. and let's try DD, Cloudinary, IT. And now let's paste this. So it will take some time to load till the time it's like downloads the package. Let's go here and it wants us to provide this configurations to our env file. So let's create an env file real quick. So here there will be a .env file. Let's paste this, and whatever you are seeing this your cloud name and all this, we'll be putting our cloud name and our credentials here. So let's quickly get started as well. And here there is the API key and the API secret, which we also need to provide. And I will show you in a bit how can you generate this API key, API secret, and can provide appropriate values to it. Okay. So I guess we have installed the packets. Okay. So let's move on to our page. And here, let's move on to the widget. As I told you, Cloudinary upload widget. So let's go to our basic usage. And here is a starter template kind of a stuff. So let's paste it here. And this one also let's copy. Yes. Okay, let's copy this. And here we can paste it. And here is upload preset also. Here also we have to provide some value, which I'll be showing you in a bit. And if I save it, I go to my next application, why isn't it showing? And okay, we run into an error. And okay, since we are using a client component and Next.js, we need to provide both use clients. And Next.js treats by default as a server component. So now, I guess error will be gone. And yeah, here is an upload and image stuff. Let's style the button a little bit. Uh, Very basic but decent styling. Blue 500, starting of 2, and round is empty. Okay, so it looks decent enough, right? As you can see. So now the question comes: how can we get all of these values? So let's move on to Cloudinary, and here is my account. So let's move on to this my profile. So once you have created an account, you can go to your profile, and here you want the cloud name. So your cloud name can be found in the account section, and here you can see this is the cloud. So for me, this is Marcus 0509. And okay, let's paste it. And these two of them are quite confidential, but since I'm gonna show you for the sake of this video, after which I'm definitely going to do it. So let's go into the API key. Here you can generate a new API key by clicking on this, right? But like I have already generated it, you can easily generate your new API. So let me copy this and let me paste it here. And there's the API secret. So from here, I am going to pause the video. I'm gonna put my API secrets and then resume the video. But before that, let me show you the thing with the upload preset. Like here is your upload preset, right? So okay, cool. So here we can go to upload preset and we can create our own upload preset out here. Right. For example, for different projects, we can put different upload presets out there. So for this project, let me name it as Cloudinary YT. Signing mode. Let us set it to unsigned and let's wait. That's all we have to. Okay. And we have created our upload preset, and we can actually copy this and we can paste it here. So I will be going to be pausing the video to provide the API secret key here. So I hope you guys understand how can you generate the API key and how can you generate the secret keys and stuff, and just paste it here, right? So I'll be pausing the video and I'll be putting the API secret key. Okay. And we are done configuring the env file. I hope you have also configured your env file as I told you. And now let's get back to the video. Now, moment of truth. Let's check out our Next.js app. And if I click on upload an image, boom, this pop-up is from Cloudinary. and we can browse and basically, you know, choose any image or stuff. But before that, we need to make sure like whenever we are uploading the image, it will upload the image, but we have to handle that event as well, right? Like what do we need from this from uploading this image? We want to upload the image and get back the hosted URL, right? Get back the hosted URL, which we can be like storing it out into databases and whatever stuff it is. So for this video, we're not using any databases, but at least we can use the to handle and get back that hosted URL. So okay, so it also comes with handler, inbuilt handler. So if I move on to configuration, okay, there are handlers for. So here is this handlers. I'll be doing one of these handlers out there, but okay. First of all, let's get to the point. So, okay, so here is this on success handler. Once you have successfully uploaded the image, we can basically get the results from this on success handler, right? So I have to place this here on success handler and it's the result. You can control long result. Okay, and okay, yeah. So we can refresh our page. Let's open our console and let's click on upload an image. And if I click on my files and if I upload any image, it's uploading assets. And as we can see in the console, once we have uploaded, event is success. And here is the info, and here is URLs and stuff. And we can basically pick this URL up and check whether or not our image has been hosted or not. As we can see, it's the same image as this, which has been hosted. So we can handle this, and we can actually show this stuff out there, right? So let's take it. So we need to basically maintain a state for that. So why not? Let's do it, right? But first of all, let me check this object. How is it? So this contains an info, and then there's a URL. So okay, no problem. So let's create a state here. On so set URL, set URL, and suggest state. And okay, instead of doing this console.log, set ready URLs and results, it is info, and then we do URL. Okay, so okay, let's refresh our page, and we need to also paste it here like the hosted URL, and it will be some other hosted URL. I want to render this stuff when our hosted URL is not empty. That is once we have hosted so URL successful. So if I click on upload an image, if I click on browse, and if I click on this to be hosted, and done, and we can see the hosted URL we are getting, and you can see it works perfectly fine. So now you might ask me, hey, we can like upload a single image, but can we upload multiple images at the same time? Yes, definitely. And if so, how can we handle them? Right? So okay, no problem. I can show you that as well. So let's go to here, and here is the string. So we basically need an array of images, right? So an array of images. So let's provide an array here, empty array, and what we can do is here we can handle it with like that previous sorted URLs, and let's use a thread operator and previous hosted URL, receive a comma, and that's fine. And here, instead of doing this, since hosted URL is now an array, we have to basically map, right? So here going to be hosted URLs, and below that, what we can do is we can map hosted URL, map, and it's gonna take URLs, and it's gonna take export the page because um, okay, URL and index, and okay, that's all going to the file. And let's see the div map. And here Let's wait for key. This tag will have a key. So just for the sake of the key, I have provided this index field. And if you will see, here is going to water, right? So you can literally do that. Or we can provide some NI tag. Okay? So let's do it. Upload an image, browse, and now we are going to be selecting multiple images. Okay, let's click on open, and all of them are processed. Now we click on done. As we can see, we have all of these images loaded here. So now, if I just open this one, I can see this image has been posted. And if I check this one out, this image is also been hosted. So yeah, this is how we can handle multiple images. Now, if we want to render the images as well, we can also do that. Okay, let's try to do that. Okay, image, and we are having src, and src is going to take the URL and height, and height is should be like, let's say 200, width to 50, and alt is going to be posted image. Okay, let's take it out. And okay, what happened? Yeah, no. So if I take two three images together, now we are running into some error. Invalid exactly drop. Okay, hosted. Okay, so I got the error. So basically, whenever we are rendering some image to some link or something like that, so basically we need to provide this host name into our configuration file for Next.js, or else it doesn't allow it to do so. So we need to move to next config, and here we can provide the images, their domains. So it's basically an array that accepts different domains of which like we can render the image, right? We're basically permitting this one that okay, from this domain we can basically render the image without any space. Okay, so I think the error must be gone now. Let's refresh our page. Okay, it will take some time. Okay, now let's try doing the same. Let's see, click on browse, and if I try to host multiple images, okay, four of them, decent enough. You can try 5, 10, 20, how many you like. And if I click on done, and boom. Now let's check some random. Okay, let's take this one, whether or not it's the same image or not. And yeah, it's the same image. So that's how you can handle multiple image uploads out there, right? So yeah, that is pretty quick. So there is another problem which you might encounter. Like whenever this page loads, this upload thing just for a second or so goes into the loading state. So when it is in the loading state, immediately if you click on that, it might your application might crash, like some error might occur. So how to tackle that? So let us check that first. What happens actually? If I refresh this and if I immediately click on that, I can see I am running into an error, right? I've clicked two times. Okay. So that's why okay. Now if I click, okay, that's good. We are running into some error, right? That okay, this open is not existing, so cannot read properties of undefined. Why is that so? Because this Cloudinary upload widget takes some time to load whenever your page is loading. So then from this only we are getting this open thing. So if this thing only not load, so how can we get this open? So hence it's undefined and it might run into some error, or for example, someone using your web application like immediately doing that action and your web application might crash. So is there a way to prevent that? Definitely there is a way to prevent that. So let's go to this. And I told you that there are many handlers out there and stuff. So here one of the props is there, that is loading, right? Designates whether the upload widget is loading and initialized, right? So you might have seen loading screens, right? So this is similar kind of a stuff. So here I can basically provide this loading. Okay. And what we need to do is let's just provide a fragment and, and okay. So let me do a conditional rendering here. So first things first, there is this loading. And if it's loading, I want to show a button that says loading please wait. Okay. And that button shouldn't have any handlers also. Or else if someone clicks that button also, this due to this handler will be running into the same error. So when there is loading, you want to show loading. You get that's a decent message, I guess. And yeah. So now whenever we are refreshing our web application, you can see for a moment it says loading please wait. If I click on loading please wait, it doesn't do anything. So we don't run into some issue or crash our app. So now if I click on upload enemy, works, right? So now if I try to again upload some images to check whether or not our thing is working or not, let's check it out. Uh, yep, it, it works pretty good. It works. So we have came to an end of the video. So make sure if you have liked the video, hit that like button, comment, and share this video among your friends, and hit that subscribe button so that I get motivation to make more videos like this, bring more content like this. And yeah, so that's all for today. And we'll be back with some more amazing videos. Till then, bye bye and thank you.